Hello, this is JoansBeginnerBaking, and I am here to make the reindeer cupcake things. So, I will show you the ingredients. This is all the ingredients that you'll need for the reindeer cupcakes. So you need these M&Ms if you can find them. If you can find them with the brown in them as well, which I don't know if you can, because you need brown for the nose. You could just use frosting, but you know, why not? Anyway, so you need the red for the nose for Rudolph, obviously, if you're going to make them kind of cupcakes. You need the white for the eyes, and the green you can just eat if you want. And then you have these M&Ms, the regular ones. And you need pretzels for the antlers. These, you need vanilla wafers for the snout. And obviously cake, eggs, oil, black icing for the pupils, and regular chocolate icing. So let's get this video started. I will go ahead and make the batter, and I'll bring you over to that in a second. Alrighty guys, so now we have to make the batter. Here is the Devil's Food Cake powder. Make sure you get all the stuff in there. Okay, so here's the actual cake, by the way, just so you know what it is. Alrighty, what you need is 3 eggs. Whole large eggs, by the way. There's 1, 2, and 3. So now you also need 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. And you also need 1 cup and 1/3 of water. And now you have to combine it all together using a beater, and I will be back once I have it all done. Alrighty, one little tip, apparently I have during every video. If you are using a hand mixer or anything like that, then you might want to go ahead and scrape the sides of your bowl while it is mixing, just to make sure that you get everything. So with that said, I'm going to keep mixing, and I'll be back once I'm done. So what you have to do is fill up your little papers here about halfway up, and you have to put them in the oven. Once you have them all filled, you put them in the oven for about 16 to 18 minutes. And to check if they're done, you poke them with a toothpick. And when you take it out, there should be only like a few crumbs on the toothpick. So when I have all these done, I will put them into the oven, as I said, and then I will show you what they look like. Alrighty, I said I was going to bring it back before or after they're done baking, but I'm going to show you before it's baking. So what you have to do is tap it a little bit. Make sure you bring the air bubbles to the top. And then, by the way, I filled them up about 3/4 of the way rather than half. But now you put them into the oven. So let's go. Alrighty, so I'm back and they have been baked, and now we need to check if they're done. I already have, but I'll show you guys. Insert it, take it out, and there should be a few crumbs on that. So, that's what they look like, and now we have to wait for them to cool off, and then we will decorate. So, these took about 10 to 12 minutes. I didn't mention that before, but I wanted to say that now. They took about 10 to 12 minutes to bake, to have it come out with still crumbs on the toothpick. So, yeah, let them cool for about, I'd say, an hour or so, to make sure that they're completely cool, and then we'll get to the decorating. Alright guys, one last ingredient I did not mention was like cocoa rice or something like that, like a chocolatey kind of cereal, and you have to kind of crush it up. Alrighty guys, so once you have this consistency for your cereal, then you should be good to move on to the next step. Alrighty guys, so now it's time to decorate. We are going to decorate our cupcake here with frosting. First of all, we have to put frosting on there. You just want to put a little bit of frosting and make sure that you get it around there pretty good. Sorry, I'm just getting some more. Get your frosting around the cupcake pretty good. And make sure it's smooth. Doesn't have to be perfect though. It is homemade. And you can either decorate it with a brown nose or a red nose when you do this. Now what you need to do is go ahead and grab your vanilla wafer, vanilla cookie here, and you put that on right where the snout should be. And you also want to put on your eyes. Two white M&Ms here, excuse me for my hands, I just got done doing another cupcake. So, put on your eyes. And now what you want to do is you want to put it into your cereal here to make kind of like a fur kind of thing. So, you can put it in like that. Make sure you get all those little crevices and everything. And then what you need to do is you need to put on the nose. And for that, what you need is your black frosting here. Excuse me. You need your black frosting, your icing, and you need a brown M&M right here. You take the M&M and you put it on the M side, as you see I'm doing here, and you need a lot actually to keep it on there. Looks like a lot, but that will work perfectly. So, get our reindeer back in here, and you put it right where you want your nose. And there it is. And now we need, since we have that out already, we will do our pupils. Don't got my voice went up there. Pupils. We'll do our pupils now. It's easier to use a toothpick or something like that, just to make sure you get it in a perfect spot. I say that, I put it all over the place, but with the other end you can just clear that up. It'll look fine, guys. There we go. And the other side. Sorry about that, I accidentally hit the camera. The other side here. These may take a while, but they're definitely worth it. Now, if you want to, for a little additive, you can add like a mouth. It can take a little while. We need some more black icing here. Dab it on. Wish this black icing was a little bit more, liquidier. This is more like a frosting kind of consistency. Doing a little smile, so he's not as sad. It's Christmas almost anyway. Now he needs his antlers. Just poke him in there. Make sure you have little points poking out the other side, like this. And here is your little reindeer for the holiday. Alright, so that's what they look like when they're all done. It's very time consuming, but it's fun and it gets everyone to work together, and especially gets the kids to do their own reindeer and everything. So I hope you guys try it, and I hope you guys all have a very Merry Christmas. This is JoansBeginnerBaking, and bye.